of the Black and White Conversation with your boy Rogue Wayne, aka Da Vinci's Ghost. So today I have two friends of mine right here. It's King Cooper, which Pondo Chani.
Well, like I said, best.
So guys, on my left side I have King Musa. Boy, We've been making noise about doing this for a long time, so like having these guys here is an interesting thing. So first, before we dive into what we're talking about today, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that likes the channel, that's sharing all this stuff that we're putting out. You know, the Black and White Conversation, where we have the true views from different people about different topics. Honestly speaking, no. So today I have very interesting questions. Today's topic is generally on relationships. So I'll just throw the question right there. So you guys, what are some of the red flags you have when you meet somebody for the first time? Probably like that man, when I end up on Facebook, but then you get to meet them for the first time. Some are red flags. Which ones do you have?
I think the first red flag I can actually point out is when she's jumping.
You don't like jumping?
No. Because if she's jumping, that means that she'll be sharing now, right?
No, man.
Now, a guy, boy, especially like, let me give an example, like the couch that we have in Osaka.
Okay.
If somebody is jumping, there are a lot of thirsty guys out there. So if someone is jumping, that means that she can't be loyal to you in the first place. So when you meet somebody for the first time, if she's jumping, I don't know, that's a red flag.
So that's King Cooper.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think one of the things that I look for is
that you don't look for.
Yeah, no, that I don't look for.
Yeah.
One of the things I don't look for is a dress code.
So dress code in
She has to look representable. I mean,
yeah.
It's a booster. You know what I mean? Okay. You know, if she's looking good, she looks representable. Even when you meet for the first time and you're with her, there's that confidence it builds in you. Say, oh, okay, yeah, she's okay. But then if the dressing is off, man, it just kills the vibe.
Okay. So for a dress code for you, that's a big thing.
Yes.
For you don't like jumpy ladies.
No, I don't. Even the dress code matters when, because not get off fala and quite the clown on sekas and the rainbow.
I'm like, I some good man now for a t-shirt chama campaign boy. No. She's been real, Kaidi.
No, wait. For example, like if you make a boy, wife. Yes, wife. Even if you meet a girl somewhere, boy, you have that confidence of I'm the man that is looking good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not boy, when people look at you, even thinking, say, so they're looking at me because of the way this girl is, the way she's dressed, right?
Okay. So ladies out there, you know your dress code is very important when you meet somebody that you've been talking to, and then you get to finally meet them. Any other red flags?
Well,
for me, first of all,
I
like to mention this one. If I meet somebody and then that person can't stay off her phone, that's a red flag, man.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, like maybe we go to an eating sport or something, then we are conversating, then half the time I fear.
Yes.
I fear. No. For me, that's no. What another one?
I think another one is actually you mentioned an eating place.
Okay.
The eating place of choice. I feel if we pick any random eating place, as long as it's standard and you can have a meal there, it doesn't really matter. But then if she's that type that she's picky, I think for the first impression it's good to bring out that personality of being humble, humility. So if she doesn't have that humility,
it's a red flag.
It's a red flag for me.
Okay. Quite a lot maybe like embodying 1,200.
Wait, look.
If you don't spend like them,
no.
If you don't
end like them,
don't spend like them.
Yes. Wait, look. I don't like girls that brag a lot.
Okay.
No. Yeah, quite alright. All things you can brag about, but okay, listen, you go out on a date with this beautiful person or beautiful soul, and then all she's talking about is all those successful exes she's had. To kill your vibe as a man, right? He said, no, my ex, I wanted to buy a Bentley, I advised him to buy a Range Rover and stuff like that. And you have food to bitch. No, that's a red flag, right? And the other thing is, those ladies that just actually talk about social lifestyle or copying other people's lifestyle, you can't have a constructive conversation with her. That's a red flag. Yeah, because your relationship probably will be very boring. You won't be talking about other people.
So it's very important to be very real at the start.
Yes, but not too real. My point is this, boy. Your way when people meet you, those things that you do that should not show out there and then, because maybe the girl will be like, I'm going to foul. But with time, you can actually be showing I think that makes sense, yes. Now a bad manners.
Now bad manners, because I'm a bad manners. So that's what red flags that these guys have. Of course, we're still waiting for you guys to comment. Tell us what you think.
I actually have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
I have a question to
Sure.
What's your take on a lady coming with a friend on the first date?
No.
Can I answer that? If she comes with her friend on the first date, when you're kissing her, kiss the friend as well. Look, wait, you can't order food. Then they put extra food and they say don't eat the extra food. Why have they given you extra food in the first place?
No. You need pressure, like. But yeah, but you know, I've been in a position where like I was meeting this girl and then she came with another friend, right? And then she tumba the you know, I was just like, I think she pizza and she drinks but ladies, don't do that. Come on,
You don't do that.
Eh?
I mean, I don't think it's reasonable for a first date.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think so.
And why I feel that if she does that in the first place, then she's not serious. Because that shows some level of childishness. Well, you can't have a conversation with somebody that is personal with a third party. You can't. Same as when I'm going on a date for them. In fact, my first date, she does not know you guys, and I come with you.
Now, if you're able to do a bad manners,
Yeah, no, what
That's whereby a guy invites a girl on a date, like she comes with a friend. He buys $100 for both ladies and excludes himself because the boy didn't have cash, right? Because ladies, look, when a guy invites you for a date, not bank a budget.
Yeah, true.
Or what an extra rich they buy from No.
So those are the red flags that me, Cooper, and Musa right here have, and we're also waiting to hear from you in the comment section. So the second question I have is this one is very interesting. Is like, why do we have a hard time telling a person that we are dating to say, okay, I don't feel the same way about? Like, why do we fail to say it's all one? Because like we lead them to like, nah, if boys still don't feel the same, you know, like why do we do that?
Okay, I think on that one, we actually don't have the strength and courage to see that ex or person we once loved with somebody else. Yes. So not having that strength to actually say, okay, look, things are not the same, you and I, so we can actually move on. But the thought of seeing them with somebody else and they are happy,
Especially somebody you know.
yes. So what we prefer, what most men prefer is they're entering a new relationship with it, baby food. Wow, they're still with that person who want to let go.
Not too much but
Yeah. But the right thing to do is just tell her to say, look, it can't work, it hates you, but you heal. But the wrong thing to do is, let him go no? No, we are entering
So that's the wrong thing, but the right thing is just say, although it's very difficult just to say, baby. What's your social media?
Yes. And sometimes sympathy, right? You want to
Yeah,
tell
you
feeling.
feel like this is somebody. Daddy could be and so on.
You've seen much sacrifice for your wife.
That's the whole relationship. Any, do you have another one?
The last time I had a conversation with this elderly man, he was like, he was telling me to say, but I think I would agree with his side because he was like, my shit. Well, you know, when it comes to letting go of a lady, I don't think it's advisable that you tell her. I think just let her go slowly, put her in that position where she can read the signs to say, oh, okay, this guy is. So
But that's the immature way.
That's the immature way of doing it. Then it's like, you
we are taking responsibility for saying that. We are saying that's the mature way of doing it, but we still do it because we care enough about ladies.
The feelings,
It's true.
the feelings. There's just something where he's like, just let her go slowly, stop talking to her, just give her the signs, she'll read them. But then there are those that never read them. Then there are those that actually read the signs and everything. But then it also comes down to the type of lady you're dealing with. They are psycho based. Why mama she boy pacharo?
Yeah.
Picture, let's say, I want to do this over maybe a good meal. You go to a decent place that's secluded, it's not so public, and you're trying to break up. Who's that dab of everyone? If you want to wow, we shot, you know what I mean? All those things. So
yeah, true.
it depends on the type of lady.
But then again, it's hard to break up with somebody via text, right?
Yeah.
Because again, the absence of tone in a text sends different messages. Right?
Yeah.
It's like when still in the women know that it's over, but you're not feeling that it's over.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes we want to do this vis-a-vis, but ladies are crazy, right?
By the way, in honesty, with the bad text one, firstly, that method, but we used to do it when we were young, right? Why? Okay, you know, there are lots of this that you can't actually tell her it's over to her face. Yeah, friends say, I'll learn to try it. Use the text. Okay, I've done that before once. I was young, yeah.
How was it? What happened?
Well, but okay, there's this girl that I used to date, right, from the same class. I'm not gonna get up when she's talking about her exes, boy, just make me feel bad. I'm useless. Hey, ex is doing this, is doing then you're okay. When I thought okay, relationship later, I just said, let me break up. But I didn't have the guy to actually tell her straight up herself to look. This is not working. So I had to text. Then she replied saying, I want you to tell me to my face. I didn't do that up to this day.
So I don't have your boy.
Are you sure?
No, guys. Look, and I learned that the only way you can overcome fear, boy, is to face it. Come on.
Yeah.
That's the only way, right? Yeah. So right now, I'm telling you, I just tell you to say, baby girl, look, the beauty of it, I appreciate it, but not that much. I feel somebody else will appreciate it more.
Okay. So that's those are our views. We're
Yeah.
still waiting to hear your views in the comment section. Please comment. The last one that I have, the last one is what do us men think maybe women want? What do you think a woman wants in a man?
Okay, I think I'm going to give maybe 3 or 4 answers. Okay. Playful women want money.
But money is
Money is nice, but if money is the basis of a relationship, then it's not a relationship. That's more like work.
Yeah.
She comes, maybe sleeps with you, brags about you on social media, and in the end, you're spoiling her, buying an iPhone Pro Max and everything. You're not supposed to actually even do that. You're supposed to do that at your own discretion. Yeah. So, playful women look for money, and serious women look for your character.
Yeah.
Yes. Realness, authenticity.
Yeah.
Yes, just yeah. So, if you meet a serious woman, despite the men that are flashing money, flashing cars, if she's real and she really, really wants you, she'll want you for a character, for who you are as well.
Okay. And I think it's very important, like what you've outlined, because in life you have to understand that you have to have something that cannot be taken away from you. Money or material possession can be taken away from you, but character
because at the end of the day, everything you have is only the physical manifestation of everything around you. Is what's actually inside you. And that's your character. So if she can actually love what's inside you, it means she's capable of handling whatever it is that's going to be.
If men have all this knowledge that you guys are saying, why do we have very toxic relationships?
Number 1, beauty.
Yeah.
Yes. When we watch a Nicki Minaj video, we want a woman we are seeing to be similar with Nicki Minaj.
True.
Yes. So despite her wrong behaviors, as long as you have got a benefit that is negative, you don't mind. Even if she's been shared, as long as I sleep with her or stuff like that, most men don't share. But that's very childish. Because in the end, you know that you won't end up with her. You'll just break your heart. Yeah.
So the intention at the start of any relationship.
Yes. And sure. She's really.
You want a trophy girlfriend.
Everybody's talking about it.
Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
Of course, I know it feels good to have. You have that pride and you feel good, like, oh yeah, my girlfriend is nice and everything. But that's what the world sees And then when you come back and it's you and her, it's another story. You know,
you don't connect mentally.
and that's where a factor.
Sense of humor, boy, once you get
Yeah.
him that she's all nice, but then sense of humor, no.
Respect, no.
And another thing I think that should also be there is men's ability to exercise patience. I'm talking from experience.
Okay, I want to listen about this.
On my end, I've had a bad set of relationships in my past because of my ability not to exercise that patience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see a girl, she's nice, but then you're like, if I take too long to get to know her, somebody else. See, at the end of the day, if she sees the value in you and she knows, okay, this is a good guy, she's actually going to also be patient in getting to know you.
Okay.
But then when we're so fast, 2 months down the line, the level of toxicness is something that should be experiencing within maybe a year of a relationship. It's happening in 2 months. 2 months, man. How did we get here? You know what I mean? So patience, I feel that's something that even I'm still learning.
Okay.
Yeah, patience is very important, and not only
patience is a virtue.
Patience is a virtue. It's not only on my end, but even the other side, the other gender as well should also exercise a level of patience.
Too much. I feel like we are not patient with each other. I mean, men.
Yeah. I feel I'm not trying to be judgmental towards the women.
Yeah.
I've seen 2 sets of women. I've seen the ones that want it there and then to happen. It's like it's a fairy tale. She expects you, boom, the car, boom, the house. Everything is happening, good job. Then there's the other one who's gonna be like, okay, so first he has to get a job, it's not gonna be stable. Then after he's gonna push for a better job, he gets a small house. Yeah. Then after, when he settles, the better job comes through, he gets a car. It's a process, you know what I mean?
Gynae process. There's a bunch of people who haven't understood that, right? In their heads, they just say like, okay, apa is support. And you know, like with society nowadays, by that, by 25 you should be doing this.
Yeah.
By 30 you should be. Come on, those are mental prisons we put in ourselves. That's why if you look at our generation, we are so stressed because of the mental prisons that society has created, right?
You know, one of the reasons why, if you look back in our generation, our parents put certain measures in place, not because they didn't know what they were doing, but they were doing it acting out of wisdom. Yeah. They will tell you to say, get a lady who's younger than you. Because then you know to say your life as a man is a process. Your life as a man is a process. She's 19, you're 20, you're 25 for example. Yeah. By the time you're 30, she'll be 24. You should, if you're serious and focused, your life should have started going a certain direction. True. When the time comes to say, okay, fine, let's settle. You would have put your life in order, and it won't be a pressure. It will be at your own pace because she's still young. You're not. We're talking about. Here's the reason why our parents would say, go for someone younger than you. Yes, elderly women want a girl who's almost.
But nice ladies are nice.
Yes. Elderly women are nice. They know how to handle you and whatnot, but then you still come down. I'm not trying to be biased, but there's always that pressure of how wanting to settle, and you're always going to. It's a ticking time bomb, my guy. It's only a matter of time before it explodes. Exactly. And if you don't act at the pace she wants you to act, someone else is going to do it.
She's probably going to say like, it's not serious.
Exactly.
That's serious.
Exactly.
Yeah, and can I just add something? Yeah. Look, what most ladies forget is there's a process. Like it's from explaining. Look, the problem that this generation has is that ladies that we actually meet, they want to find an already made man. But look, the question is, why can't you be part of his process?
Exactly.
Before he becomes made?
You guys are on fire today.
Because like, as much as ladies think this generation men just want to play along, no. We ask ourselves questions. Look, okay, right now I'm in a process.
Yeah.
So if I have to settle with someone that I can spoil day in, day out, that should be the person I'm with in my process.
Exactly. It's true.
It's true. So if you meet me already made, don't expect me to leave my girl I've been with.
We are
Exactly. It's true. Because at the end of the day, honestly speaking, she's been through my process.
Yeah.
I'm doing fine. I would not hesitate. Once I'm ready to say, okay, I want to settle, it's gonna be straightforward. Exactly. It's just there then, papa. Because at the end of the day, another issue that comes is if you want to settle with someone who was not part of the process, there are questions that we ask. What does she bring to the table past sex? Past sex. What does she bring past sex? Okay, we have sex, then what? So it has to be beyond that. Okay. It has to be beyond the sex. Sex is good, yeah, but it has to be beyond the sex.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So guys, these are our views on the relationships. But please comment your thoughts. The last question I have for these guys is: would you date your friend's ex? Would you date your friend's ex?
In my opinion, I would say it depends on the friendship that you had with that friend of yours.
Yeah. So you wouldn't date my ex, huh? Because I wouldn't date you.
I wouldn't date your ex, but I mean, no.
Would you date my ex?
You should video.
That's cool.
That's a good one. Well, okay, honestly speaking, like, okay, I know this comment is gonna sound biased, and someone will say it's too biased. Okay, I would say it depends on the type of friend. Let's say, we're just acquaintances. Let's say,
He's just a game.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what I do. He doesn't even know what I'm doing for a living. We just talk once in a while. He doesn't even know how much money I rake in a month or what, all those things. You know what I mean? I would just say, hey, she's beautiful.
She's your soulmate.
She's my soulmate, my guy.
Date my guy. She's my soulmate.
It's late for him, man.
Yeah, well.
It's late for him, man. But then, the question that people will ask is this: to say, okay, fine, guys, you're capable of getting another man's. You get your friend, your ex, because you don't have share a close relationship with that person. What are the chances that you wouldn't do that to your own close friend? I say, it's different. It's different.
No, because like you guys, like the way I would see a woman is literally like my sister.
Exactly, true.
You know, but another guy we went to high school together. You know, it's different with you guys. Right? Okay. I mean, if we connect, sure. I'm dating.
Okay.
I'm marrying her.
You know. Okay. I agree with what you say.
Yeah.
Look, dating your friend's ex is very tricky. First of all, the first question will be, is she worth losing that friend that you have?
Yeah, true.
Yo, did you get that, guys?
Is she worth it?
Losing the friend.
There's some useless friends we have.
Yeah.
Where he's a distant friend, they say, hi, hello friend.
Yeah.
And if you have to date her, firstly, make sure that you're not part of their breaking up process.
King Cooper.
Yeah.
That's the king.
Should not be the reason why they broke up.
Okay.
Even if it's a far friend, if you are part of their breaking up process, then you're not a good friend. That is very wrong. If they broke up because of their own reasons, and that friend is not a close friend, and was not a good man to her, you can date her.
Okay.
Marry her!
Marry her!
Wifey,
man. Put a ring
And
on
if
it.
you ask
ring
you-
on it.
if you ask you for advice, if you didn't do anything wrong to make them break up, just tell her, leave him.
Leave him!
Leave him! But when
Guys,
it comes
they-
to you guys,
Yeah.
I can't date your ex. I can't date your ex. That's just out of my boundary. It's like, those are my sisters. I can't. But those other people that are, I know from afar, I can date their ex and I'll inform them. To say, boy, look, me and this we have been talking, I hope they are cool and all. Some will be bitter. It's part of life. Some battles can never actually be done, or some enemies can never be friends again. That's just something you have to accept and live with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys, this is the Black and White Conversation with your boy Rob Wayne. I have King Cooper right here and King Musa right here. So we've been talking relationships. We're waiting to listen to your views in the comment section. So before we sign out, King Cooper, what's your social media handle or social media handles so that these people can follow you to see you know this is Black and White Conversation. So, yeah.
Well, on Facebook, I'm Abraham Mukopa. Those are my real names. Same even on Instagram, real names. Abraham Mukopa. Yeah.
Word. King Musa.
Oh, okay. Facebook, Mando Musa.
Okay.
Instagram, Mando Musa.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my.
TikTok.
Well, TikTok, my name is at ALJ2443. That's a plate number.
Nice. TikTok. I'm Rain Musa, King Musa. That's me.
Okay, me I don't have.
You have.
You have.
You have.
Why don't you have?
You have.
Come on, I saw that stuff. Oh, that shit is addictive. So I was like, no, I can't. I had I was going through, you know, I was on the feed for TikTok, and I couldn't stop, so I was like, no, right now, it's addictive, man. So yeah.
So you're not there?
No, I'm not.
Okay, guys, I know this is unexpected, but before we leave, I have a question.
Where?
Is it right for you to switch from the girl that you've been talking to, that you're about to date, to her friend, if her friend is the kind of the person that you want?
You switch, man.
You switch. What's so
Let
complicated?
go,
You
man.
switch. You switch.
You switch.
Yeah,
It will eat you up.
But yeah.
It will eat you up if you don't do it.
Yeah.
You switch. You'll always be that. Listen, it's even there in women.
Mm-hmm.
It's there in women. It's there even in men. There's a lady. It's like the question you just posed to say, would you date your friend's ex?
Yeah.
If she accepts your proposal, just know in the back of her mind that
It was
thought
there.
it was always there.
It was there. Hey, that was something that's
It was
subconscious.
Subconsciously, it was always there. That's why the question you posed right now kind of relates to that one as well. It's always there. It's there. It's in the back of our mind.
Because
Switch.
at the end of the day, man, you're looking for somebody who you can connect with. So if you're not connecting with that person, find somebody who you can connect. Boy, in this time, be happy with the person you're in a relationship with.
Yes.
If you're not happy in a relationship, leave, boy.
Yeah, it's true. Because look at this. Yes, you're getting to know her. Then you meet a better person who has a better personality. Who's actually, if you actually decide to date this girl and you sideline that one, and maybe she also feels the same way about you. Have you ever had that? It would be a situation where eventually when you decide to split with that one and you go to her, the friends, I'm sure this question will pop up to say, but why didn't you do it when you had the time?
Exactly.
So when you see it, my guy, you switch.
You switch, man.
I think that's what most ladies go through. So I know what to say. Now let me tell you something, guys. Before you start calling some ladies names, remember what you're from saying just now.
Come on, man. What you
When you guys are saying somebody, there are other better men asking them out.
Exactly.
So if your woman is loyal, she's a very strong woman.
True.
Because every day women are approached by different men.
True.
We are not approached by anybody.
No, we're not.
Maybe on social media, yes,
Yeah.
but in person.
We may sound like that.
But ladies on a daily basis.
Okay.
So how many no's does she say in a day? How many no's do we guys say in a day?
True.
Yeah, remember that, guys.
Salutes to all the faithful and loyal women out there.
One last thing before we sign out.
Yeah.
One last thing before we sign out. Guys, I know I said, I think I passed the comment, I just want to add more on that one.
Yeah.
I said, what is it past the sex? I'm not encouraging you to have sex. Sex before marriage is not good.
It's a sin.
It's a sin. But then at the end of the day, if you are practicing the sex, please look past the sex and get to know the person you're with.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, guys, I'm signing out right now. My name is Rob Wayne, and this has been another session of the Black and White Conversation with my guys right here. These are my G's right here, King Musa, King Cooper. So we say
Peace.